What's going on, guys? What's going on, guys? Jay the Black here. Salute to everybody tuning in. I want to talk about Cheyenne Bryant and her issues with Pastor Jamal Bryant. No, Pastor Jamal Bryant interviewed her, and he ended up apologizing for that due to her lying about her credentials. All right. Now, Cheyenne Bryant recently went viral. She was doing the Netflix documentary challenge, and she was putting on this robe that people said that she bought from Amazon. And just for a trend, right? She kind of went off the radar, and only for her to come back just to do this trend, and now she's trending for all the wrong reasons because the things that kind of sent her a little bit into hiding a bit are now coming back. And Jamal Bryant decided to make a video. And he decided to speak on a so-called university in Indiana where someone there contacted him, I guess, about Cheyenne Bryant graduating from there and getting her not necessarily a PhD, like just basically a quote unquote PhD. Now we're going to get into exactly what that is. But make sure y'all like this video. We got a lot of BS going on out here, and Cheyenne Bryant continues to make a fool of herself. This person that contacted Jamal Bryant is probably somebody that she knows. Jamal Bryant exposed that person. The fact they're using a Gmail instead of a university email, that makes this whole thing worse. Why would a random person from a university in Indiana contact Jamal Bryant about Cheyenne Bryant? Just a lot of scamming energy there, right? And again, this just makes her look even worse because all she's been doing is getting exposed for being a fraud. And this, again, you have a pastor. Now, say whatever you want about Jamal Bryant. Say whatever you want about Jamal Bryant. But in his video, he made interesting points. He said, listen, man, I'm sorry for platforming somebody in Cheyenne Bryant when I know somebody who is well credentialed, and I just can't connect myself to that. Because see, the thing about Cheyenne Bryant, she's always gotten what she's wanted in life due to her looks, and she still does to a certain degree, right? And that's why she's been able to get into the rooms that she's gotten into due to her looks, I believe, right? And she is very good with, speaking to people and gaining their trust. And that's why you have people who cape for her, right? But again, nobody was really talking about Cheyenne Bryant until she did this Netflix documentary challenge. And all the issues that she had before are back, and it's worse than ever for her, right? So let's get into this, right? It's according to the Griot. Pastor Jamal Bryant is once more speaking out against Cheyenne Bryant less than a month after apologizing for platforming the lifestyle guru after her academic and professional credentials came under scrutiny. She then participated in a Netflix documentary trend on social media, setting off a new whirlwind of comments. This is why Cheyenne Bryant should just be an influencer and just be a TikToker, because trying to push this whole lifestyle guru, dating coach, she says she's a lifestyle coach, but every time I see Cheyenne Bryant, she's talking about dating and relationships, right? Every time I see her on a podcast doing an interview, she's always talking about dating and relationships. That's why I always refer to her as a dating coach. Forget all that lifestyle stuff. She's not like lifestyle of what? A scammer? Okay. To me, she is a dating coach because every time I see clips of her, she's talking about dating and relationships. Bryant went on to cite his sister, a former president of the American Psychological Association, as a reason to address this issue with Dr. quote unquote Cheyenne, even revealing he had received a cease and desist from her. However, it wasn't until he received an email from a Dr. Jaquel Pitts? I'll say Jaquel, who claimed to represent Indiana Southwest Christian University as its president. If any of you who are watching this video know of an Indiana Southwest Christian University, let me know in the comment section. That he felt the need to address the situation with Dr. Cheyenne Bryant once and for all. Now, this is what Dr. Jamal Bryant had to say.
I shouldn't even have to do this. It's ridiculous. Over a month ago, I came to you and apologized for platforming Dr. Cheyenne Bryant. I felt I had a responsibility considering my sister is the former president of the American Psychological Association, one of the youngest to ever hold that position. Not soon after that, I received an email, a cease and desist, not to mention her name or to speak to the controversy. I scanned down to the bottom, and it was not from a lawyer, not from an attorney, not anybody who was barred. It was from Cheyenne Bryant herself.
Yo, she sent her own written cease and desist. Does she have a law degree as well? This is insane. And I don't know what this is. Maybe, maybe she has multiple personalities and she's able to not only be a PhD credentialed, right, psychologist, but she's also able to write cease and desist letters. And by the way, this actually, people send these letters out more than y'all know. But I would say this, make sure that it's actually from a real lawyer before you actually believe it. This is just crazy to me. This is weird. This is crazy. Again, this is coming from Jamal Bryant. This could all be cap, but I just don't think he's capping for him to make a whole video about this.
I said, I'm gonna walk away. I do not want to be a part of black on black crime. So I let it go, never addressed it, never mentioned it again until I received this email on yesterday from Dr. Jaquel Pitts, who is serving.
Now, let me know in the comment section if you know of this university and their president of their university. Let me know in the comment section if you're from Indiana. Do you know of this university? Because this seems like a two-year degree college, right? One of those community colleges, right? Let me know in the comment section.
As the president of Indiana Southwest Christian University, who said to me in writing that Dr. Cheyenne Bryant has just received her PhD in theocentric psychology. I did a quick Google search. Indiana, the whole state, does not recognize an Indiana Southwestern Christian University.
Well, I guess that puts that to rest, right?
Is not registered. The president claimed that the degree is in theocentric psychology. Again, I didn't even use Claude or ChatGPT. Google, the cheapest one, says that theocentric psychology shifts a person from ego to universal thought. I don't even know what that means.
And whoever sent them these things, they don't know either. But this is how far the rabbit hole will go, right? The more desperate a person get, the more mistakes that they make. Like, we're not dumb people, right? We're gonna know that now again, you got people who fall who end up believing a lot of these things if they support somebody enough. But it just seems very weird, and it just seems like a desperate attempt to get his validation, right?
The president goes on to say that they cannot provide any transcripts. I send a one-line email. Who are y'all accredited by? And he sent me back this. Accreditation Religioso. I don't know what this means. But ladies and gentlemen, the last line that I've highlighted for you is no transcript can be provided. I'm not going back and forth with y'all. The president of Indiana Southwest Christian University doesn't even have a college email.
Yes, that's very key, right? Y'all gotta look at that, man. When people send y'all emails that they're from this place or that place, look at, because a lot of times if they are running a business or they're part of a school, they'll have the email that they are like at whatever university they work for, or even whatever company, they'll have a company email for the most part, unless you know that person personally. They may use a Gmail, right?
Let's shut the case on Dr. Cheyenne Bryant. The only robes I want to see people in are the 500 kids who are trying to go to Howard, an accredited school. God bless you.
So that's what Jamal Bryant had to say. It's not looking good for the so-called doctor. Let me tell y'all something, man. I have nothing against Cheyenne Bryant. Maybe one day I may speak with her through interview or whatnot. Because like I said, I'm willing to interview a lot of these interesting characters that I've made videos about. Because you want to get into the mindset of a person like this or the people like her. Because you got to know that she knows these people, or this person who's contacting Jamal Bryant. She has to know who this person is, who are working on her behalf to get his validation. And again, when people are desperate, they make mistakes. They do stupid things. And that could be what this is. You're going to this man seeking validation, right? And the thing is that him being a pastor and him being in the entertainment world too, he reads emails from companies and schools and churches all the time when he deals with other pastors or whatnot. So he can recognize if he's speaking to a person in a certain position, right? Other people might not look at those details. But if you look at emails every day and you read emails every day, you get a sense of who you're speaking with and who is not what they're saying they are. And that's why, again, this makes Cheyenne Bryant look even worse, because she's out here participating in challenges that is getting her cooked. Like, I didn't even know about, only thing I knew about this Netflix documentary challenge, I saw Damon Wayans do a video and maybe one other person, but this thing blew up because of her for the wrong reasons. They cooked the robe she wore, her doing that, and the people are actually taking it seriously as she made this video. Cheyenne Bryant is an entertainer, and she just needs to go ahead and be an influencer. All the women are doing it, so she can do it too. Why don't she just lean into it now? Just go ahead and lean into it. All this, you're a doctor, you need to let that go and go full on IG influencer, because nobody believes you're a doctor. Or have a doctorate. So let me know in the comment section below. Let me know your thoughts. Like this video and share it. Follow me on all my social media platforms. Check out all the videos on this channel. And I'll see y'all next one.